Hello, boys and girls. Kindly inform your friends. Later we'll revise it on a science topics. People are feeling a bit difficult, so we are here just to make it little easier. See, in science, what it should be done, right? See, if you see the first chapter, there is nothing much is there to prepare, like almost the thing you know. You should revise it, the definition of chemical, like different kind of a reaction, like chemical combination reaction, a decomposition reaction, a displacement reaction, and double displacement reaction. कौन दिए ये paper? Double displacement. Right, double displacement reaction. So you need to watch on this few points, right? You should revise it on this, like chemical combination. In this, two or more reactant chemically combined to form a single product. Decomposition, single reactant decomposed to give two or more products. Correct? Am I right? And chemical combination is an exothermic reaction. One of the reaction is there, like calcium, a quick lime calcium oxide is added to water, we get calcium hydroxide. Okay, a decomposition reaction, you can, very familiar example, lead nitrate. When lead nitrate decomposes, it gives lead oxide plus nitrogen dioxide. Correct or no? Lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen. Am I right? And you remember that this nitrogen dioxide is brown fumes. Brown fume. Okay, lead nitrate decomposes on heating. And this decomposition reaction are endothermic reaction. What reaction? Endothermic reaction. Right. And very important, photo decomposition. You remember, like silver chloride decomposed to give silver plus chlorine, and silver bromide decomposes to give silver plus bromine, and this is used in black and white photography. Okay, so these points you should revise it once. Electrolytic decomposition, water decomposition is they give rise to hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so this hydrogen, in a one experiment was there where hydrogen gas is collected in a test tube and one another oxygen. Hydrogen gas was double than oxygen. Hydrogen was more, oxygen was less. Why? Because in water molecule there are two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen is there. So that is the reason that we have in that collection was door close kar. Correct. So this thing you need to revise it once. If you go for a double displacement reaction, you should know one example, like sodium sulfate plus barium chloride. Correct. Exchange of ions takes place. Ba will come here, sodium will come here. BaSO4 plus sodium chloride. BaSO4 is a white precipitate. This reaction is also called as precipitation reaction because in this reaction precipitate formation takes place. And very importantly, displacement reaction, iron and copper sulfate is there. Iron plus copper sulfate, iron displaces copper, you will get FeSO4 plus copper. It is example of displacement reaction where iron displaces the copper. Iron is more reactive than copper. On the in a beaker which is containing an copper sulfate blue color, blue color. So this iron nail is placed in a blue copper sulfate solution. So this iron nail will be coated with a brown color copper, brown color copper. It is due to displacement reaction. Remember, copper will be deposited over the iron nail. Iron nail color will change to brown iron nail color will change to what? Brown color. Okay, and the blue color copper sulfate will change to light green color. Okay, this is displacement. The reaction which more reactive element displaces less reactive element or metal, you can write. Is it clear? And everybody know about the redox reaction. You know redox reaction, the reaction which both the reaction takes place simultaneously. Okay, Cu is heated in air to form copper oxide. This is a black color. Okay, black color copper oxide. Remember, lead nitrate decomposition reaction is very important. We'll get lead oxide plus nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen. Boys and girls, you are understanding? Boys and girls, you are getting it? Yeah. Yes, everybody, you are there. You are understanding. See, if any doubts are there, you can write in live chat. We will clear that. Okay. Corrosion is very very important topic, right? Corrosion, matlab na, what you can say, eating up of metals, our deterioration, our degradation of metal. Slowly, it will be eating up of metal by the action of air, moisture, or acid. This is called corrosion. It can be prevented by what? Painting, correct? It greasing, oiling, alloying, even you can go for anodizing, correct or no? So these are the method to prevent the corrosion. Corrosion is very important. Rancidity is very important. What is rancidity? The food items containing oil and fat will undergo oxidation and they develop a foul or bad smell and taste. Foul smell and taste. This product or this food item will be known as now rancid, and this rancidity can be prevented by storing it in an airtight container, storing in a refrigerator, by adding a substance like antioxidants, correct, correct, and by flushing the food packets with a nitrogen gas which is inert in nature, right? Nitrogen gas, like our chips packet. So it is, nitrogen gas is filled or any other inert gas. So like this is the first chapter. See, nothing is there to worry. You have enough knowledge, but it is difficult to revise in a single half day. So you might be worrying about it, but you have enough knowledge. We have given enough knowledge to you, right? So worry should not be there. Worry, if you are worried, it will be very difficult. See, yeah, why aluminum metal cannot be obtained by reduction of aluminum oxide with a coke. See, the question is there, like why aluminum? See, actually, this aluminum oxide is highly reactive metal. So highly reactive metal are, we are not able to extract, we are not able to get, we are not able to extract by any reduction method. We are able to extract the metal, we are able to reduce the metal which are low reactive metal or medium reactive metal. Correct? In low reactive, we have a mercury. Correct? In your syllabus, copper, mercury is there. And medium reactive, we have taken a zinc, like zinc sulfide, zinc carbonate, right? Zinc sulfide will undergo roasting in the presence of air. Zinc carbonate is undergoing calcination, just it is heated in the absence of air. We'll get zinc oxide and sulfur dioxide. Here, zinc oxide plus carbon dioxide. Right. So why the question first will clear, like one girl asked me like why aluminum oxide cannot be reduced by using coke. You should write the answer that because it is a highly reactive, it is high reactive metal, so it cannot be reduced by using a reducing agent like coke. It is, it is reduced or it is extracted by a method called electrolytic reduction. By what process? Electrolytic reduction method is used for aluminum oxide, like sodium chloride. So these high reactive metals are, obtained, are reduced by electrolytic reduction of their molten salts, of their which salts? Molten salts. Everybody clear? You understood? Difference between Farhana Sharif, why? What is the question? The unwilling, I don't understand. What is the question? Please let me know clearly so that I can clear it. Difference between metals and non on the basis of chemical properties. See, Rui Sabha, who is the Rui Sabha exactly? See, based difference between metals and non-metals, you can write like metals, metallic oxides are there. Metallic oxides are what nature? Basic in nature. Non-metallic oxides are what nature? Acidic in nature. So based on this, you can write the differences. Metal oxides are basic in nature. Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. This is based on their chemical properties, right? Okay, everyone, boys and girls, फराना शरीफ क्या या क्या हम ही पूछ रहे हैं डाउट क्या है तुम्हारा Okay, so if we go to the acid and bases chapter, in that what you should know like phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is a basic indicator. Yeah, so it gives pink color in basic medium. So this is one point you should know that. Yeah. So, and next one, what is neutralization reaction? Reaction between acid and base. Acid and base react to form a salt and water. This is neutralization reaction. Is it clear, boys and girls? So, this you should know, very importantly you should know. And we have one test like carbon dioxide test. How you will test carbon dioxide is I mean like the gas is carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide is passed through lime water. Lime water is colorless. We pass CO2 through lime water, we get calcium carbonate, which is which color? White color precipitate. Am I right? Okay, CaCO3 plus H2O will get. So this is what, and if you pass excess of carbon dioxide not through this CaOH twice, if you if you pass excess of carbon dioxide, then this CaCO3 in water with CO2 it will be converted into bicarbonate, which is soluble in water, and it is colorless. So this you should know. Please, yeah, color changing indicator you should remember. Uh, Lahoti carbon its compound are used tremendously as a fuel. Explain the reason. See, carbon and its compound are used because when the carbon compounds are burned, they produce carbon dioxide and energy is released. Large amount of energy is released in the form of heat and light. Because of this reason, the carbon and its compound are used. This is the reason that their carbon compounds are used as a fuel, because when we burn it in air, they produce large amount of energy in the form of heat and light. You should know the structure of benzene, right? This structures you are very clear with that. You should know the definition of homologous series. You know homologous series? Homologous series is a series of compound in which the a succeeding member a member differ from a preceding member by what? CH2. Correct? Or it is differ by 14 unified mass. So this also you should know very clearly. Okay, everybody, boys and girls. So what the next? What is pH? pH is nothing but power of hydrogen. Based on this pH, they can ask below 7 is acidic, 7 is neutral, above 7 is basic, and even they can ask on this if it is acidic, then which ions are present? Then you should know H plus ion. If it is basic, then OH minus ions are present. You should know in acidic H plus ions are more, and in basic OH minus ions are more. And you know what is the dilution? Dilution is a process of mixing of what? Acid and water, and this is a highly exothermic process. Okay, so what is dilution? Dilution is a mixing of acid and water, which if you mix this acid and water, there is a decrease in the concentration of ions per unit volume. decrease in the concentration of ions per unit volume. So this is one important thing you should know, right? pH of rainwater goes below 5.6, right? If pH of rainwater goes less than 5.6, it is acid rain. Is it clear? And below 5.5, you know na, below 5.5 is tooth decay. 5.6 below acid rain and below 5.5 is tooth decay. So this is very important, I think. And you know, like self-defense, methanoic acid is released by the bee sting. Whenever the bee is going to sting, it will give. But I like give a test that can be used to. Bhanushri says, Jaitit, sir, what is mean by allele? See, beta, allele means like, you know, alternate form of gene. Alternate form of gene. Allele. Jaitit, alternate form of gene is allele. What is allele? Alternate form of gene. Like अगर हम like ये जैतित ये कैपिटल टी बोलते हैं, इसको बोलते allele, right? इसको ही बोलते ये, like you know, these are the gene, alternate form of gene. ये भी अलील है, ये भी अलील है, this is alternate. ये इसको बोलते homozygous. ये homozygous सेम है तो homozygous. If it is like different, then it is called heterozygous allele. Everybody got it, my point, right? You know now the capital T, if anything capital comes, it is a dominant, right? ये tall का dominant, ये round का dominant. Is it clear? Yellow capital is there than dominant. So these points you know very well, correct? You थोड़ा revise करना पड़ेगा इसको भी. And you should be perfect with the, like you know, chloralkali process. What is chloralkali process? When a, or what do you call, you know, what electricity is passed through what? Electricity is passed through, किसमें electricity pass करते हैं हम? What is that saturated solution of sodium chloride is called what? Brine. So NaCl plus water. Agar if we pass electricity to this, we get NaOH, and we get what we call hydrogen gas is liberated and chlorine gas is liberated. So it is called chloralkali because chlorine gas and alkali is produced. Okay, so you need to balance this. Even you know, you should know the baking soda preparation, boys and girls. Baking soda preparation. How you are preparing? NaCl plus water, through this ammonia gas you have to pass. You will get NaH. Yeah, one more gas is CO2. Without CO2, how you will get baking soda, right? So NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl we should get. Is it clear, boys and girls? This is baking soda. Everybody clear? It is used as an antacid, which is used to neutralize excess of acid in our stomach. Everybody clear? This is preparation. Baking soda is also used to prepare, make a crispy pakoras, you know, and the cooking, the substance will be cooked faster. Right, everybody understanding, right? This you should know how to prepare baking powder. Baking powder is prepared by using what? Baking powder is prepared. How baking powder is prepared? Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and mild edible acid like tartaric acid. You will add baking soda and mild edible acid like tartaric acid will be used. Right? Washing soda, you know, Na2CO3 10H2O is the formula. Washing soda, sodium carbonate decahydrate. It is very important to remove permanent hardness of water. To remove permanent hardness of water, very, very important one. Washing soda. Okay, and it is also used in the glass and soap paper industries, cleaning agent also. Water of crystallization, you know, fixed number of water molecule present in one formula unit of a salt. Water of crystallization definition is also important. So you know the example of gypsum, CaSO4 2H2O. Water of crystallization is 2. Then we have what you call CuSO4 है क्या? CuSO4 5H2O I think. 5 molecule, there is, you know, blue copper sulfate I think, yeah. Yes, blue copper sulfate, 5 water of crystallization. Even we have Na2CO3 10H2O, that is washing soda. There 10 water of crystallization is there. How to prepare POP? You know how to prepare POP? CaSO4 2H2O. This is heated at high temperature. The temperature is 373 Kelvin. You will get CaSO4 half H2O. One and a half molecules of water is liberated. So this is CaSO4 half H2O. Is it clear, boys and girls? Understanding? Boys and girls, blue vitriol. Yeah, Ruhi Sabha, exactly. The blue vitriol is copper. Who is Ruhi Sabha exactly? May I know the name of this girl? A very active girl. Ruhi Sabha. Copper sulfate 5H2O is called blue vitriol. Very good. Blue vitriol. Do you know green vitriol, ma? Ruhi Sabha, do you know green vitriol? Anyone knows green vitriol? Green color vitriol. Which one? Green color vitriol? Huh. Who is it? What is ester? Mahin Mahek. Okay. Sodium carbonate is FeSO4 7H2O. Yes, exactly. Iron sulfate. Iron sulfate. This is exactly right answer. Very good. FeSO4 7H2O. Green vitriol. That's good answer. Green vitriol. Perfect. Perfect. See what the things I'm saying now. This thing, if you revise, will be more. Like this thing can come in your examination like we are thinking it. You know which liquid is you know which metal is liquid at room temperature? Mercury. Best conductor of heat is copper and silver. So these are the easiest thing, you know. Yeah, iodine is non-metal but it is lustrous. You should know that. You have our notes. If you revise, I think you will get a good marks. I'm sure you will get a good marks. And you know, potassium and sodium are such a highly reactive metal that we are storing it in a kerosene, right? We are storing it in a kerosene. Just use cold brain, you use it, and I think you will crack it. You have enough preparation. Actually, you have enough preparation, boys and girls. Yeah, well, yes. Darshan, yes, exactly. What is ester means? Mine Mayak is asking us. Let us take on a esterification one reaction. Everybody know that esterification is very important. So let us take this reaction esterification like CH3COOH, acetic acid or ethanoic acid reacts with the alcohol. You know alcohol CH3CH2OH, ethanol. In the presence of acid, it gives us a ester which is having a fruity smell. So this is this is water is coming out here. This water you should make it, and CH3COOCH2CH3. This is your ester. You can even write CH3COOC2H5. This is called as ethyl acetate. इथाइल एसीटेट बेटा ये ईस्टर है ठीक है ये ईस्टर है राइट माइंड माइक ये ईस्टर है और दिस ईस्टर इज हैविंग एन फ्रूटी स्मेल इट इज हैविंग व्हाट स्मेल फ्रूटी स्मेल this ester is identified by a fruity smell. This is your reaction, that is ethanol is reacted with acetic acid or you can say ethanoic acid. So generally we say that carboxylic acid reacts with alcohol in the presence of acid to form ester. Okay, ester is identified by a fruity smell. Boys and girls, you need to rock, see, you need to rock it. You know the small definition ore, right? Ore is a mineral, you know, from which metal is extracted. Gangue are the impurities. And you know, recently we just discussed about the reaction of zinc oxide, zinc carbonate, zinc sulfide, even mercuric sulfide. Like mercuric sulfide is heated in a air to form it mercuric oxide and sulfur dioxide. This mercuric oxide undergo reduction on heating to form a mercury. Correct? To form a mercury. This is the way to extract the mercury. समझ में आया ना? And if you have a copper, like this copper sulfide, Cu2s, you know mercury sulfide is also known as cinnabar. You must be knowing this. cinnabar, yeah. Copper sulfide is known as copper glans. It is heated in a air to form Cu2O plus sulfur dioxide. This Cu2O is made to react with, it is reacted with the unreactive copper sulfide Cu2S to form Cu plus SO2 again. This is, you need to balance it. Reaction should be balanced. This is what the extraction of copper it is. Boys and girls, you're understanding? And purification is done by electrolytic refining. You know, na, electrolytic refining. Okay, and thermite process, you cannot forget it. It is very, very important. Thermite process is very, very important. Where is the thermite process? You know, thermite process reaction. Yeah, iron oxide is made to react with aluminum. Places the iron, you will straight, and it is used to join the railway tracks and even the cracks in the machinery parts. Is it clear, boys and girls? Understood? Everyone understood? Right? Yeah, cleansing action of a soap. What are the important topic metal? देखो अब्दुल रऊफ पाशा भाई, ये मेटल्स और नॉन मेटल्स के अंदर यू शुड नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन रोस्टिंग एंड कैल्सिनेशन जरूरी है. ये डिफरेंशियस तो मालूम है ना. और ये रिएक्शन है मर्क्यूरिक सल्फाइड, कॉपर सल्फाइड और एक जिंक सल्फाइड और जिंक कार्बोनेट के हैं. दिस इज मस्ट टू नो. ठीक है, ये तीन टॉपिक, ये एक, ये दो और ये तीन, और ये रोस्टिंग एंड कैल्सिनेशन चार, इसके डिफरेंसेस और ये थर्माइट प्रोसेस. ओके, ये थोड़े चीज़ ज़रूरी हैं, ये कंपलसरी है. What are alloys? You know, alloys are the mixture of metals. Two or more metals are metals and non-metals are mixed. Two or more metals are metals and non-metals are mixed together to form an alloy. ठीक है, ठीक है ना. या और क्या है? मैग्नेट. या श्वेता मे बी. See beta, acid is added in the acidification to remove the water. To remove the water. Why acid is added in this acidification? It is added to remove the water. Right, Miss Rui Sabha? Okay, ठीक है. और ये दर्शन क्या बोल रहा है? सोप एंड डिटर्जेंट. Shujan, yeah. Shujan, this much time is not there to go. Take another session in that. We'll try to revise it. Okay, beta? This is like, simply just superficially we are revising few points. और ये cleansing action see beta, everyone see a cleansing action of soap. Soap is having in two end. One is called which end? Do you know? Hydrophilic end. Hydrophilic end. And another is hydrophobic end. Okay. This hydrophobic end will be there not towards dirt, it will be there. Hydrophilic end it will be there towards water. समझो ये dirt है, correct है. Or this is your soap molecule, think it. And this soap molecule is having this end is hydrophilic end. And this end is hydrophobic end. So this, like this will be there. Okay. Like this, they form micelle. What they form? Around the dirt they form. When soap is applied over a dirt, the hydrophobic end will be towards the dirt and hydrophilic end will be away from the dirt or towards the water, and they arrange in a circular manner to form a micelle. Right, this you should write. Okay, when we apply a little force, then this soap molecule will take away the dirt part. And our cloth will be dirt free. Is it clear? Hydrophilic and hydrophobic end के बारे में मालूम करना है. This is your soap molecule. It is hydrophobic and this is hydrophilic end. Philic मतलब it loves towards water. Okay, this is water loving end. And this is phobic end. Phobic मतलब it is not attracted towards water, so it is attracted towards dirt. भाई साहब, like clear है ना? Homologous series benzene, you know, correct? And you know even like isomers topic you must be knowing, like having same molecular formula but different structural formula, same molecular formula, correct? and different structural formula. थोड़ा मेहनत करना पड़ेगा यार, थोड़ा हार्ड वर्क तो आज करना पड़ेगा. Today you should give your, like, more time to the studies. You know, always, like, science used to be a tougher than a maths normally because people get to know on the day, like, it is difficult, right? So थोड़ा ज़्यादा time तो देना पड़ेगा. If you give your more time, I think you will do it well. I'm sure you will do well. But a first member of isomers, you start with a butane only. We always start with a butane. ओके बेटा. बेटा ऐसा नहीं है, लाइक ये रूही सब ये क्यों ब्यूटेन, ये कुछ आइडिया है? ऐसा कुछ तुम्हारे को जो मालूम रहता वो पूछना नहीं, लाइक यू विच यू डोंट नो दैट बेटर इफ यू आस्क अस. क्यों प्रोपेन क्यों नहीं हो सकता वो बोलो. मैं बोल दिया ब्यूटेन है इज द फर्स्ट मेंबर ऑफ आइसोमर्स, मगर तुम बोलो कि प्रोपेन क्यों नहीं. करेक्ट है ना? वो बोल के बताओ अब. Yeah, Muskan, I'm sure you will do it. IUPAC, how to determine? बेटा वो नंबर डालना पड़ेगा, वो बेस्ड ऑन द नंबर. रुई सब बेस्ड ऑन नंबर. Rainwater conduct electricity but distill. Beta, in rainwater there are salts are dissolved in it. So, ions are present, so it conduct electricity. Mine make rainwater in that salts are dissolved in it, so it conduct electricity. And in distilled water there are no salts or no ions are present. So, yeah, Mr. Srijan, I am going to say the soap preparation. See, you have just prepared the, like, we have how to prepare a soap thing. Like, you have CH3COO C2H5. This was the ester, correct? This was what? Ester. So now again, if you react with, like, water, I think, yeah, we can go with NaOH. Okay, 1 minute. If you react this with a base like sodium hydroxide, then this is going to catch up with this C2H5. Again you are going to get ethyl alcohol and you are going to get a CH3COONA. This is a soap preparation. In your textbook they have given this reaction is called saponification reaction. This is which reaction? Saponification. Okay. So this is saponification. This is your soap. Matlab CH3COONA, in this it can be a bigger chain also. It's like C17H35. Is it clear, bhai? This is your textbook. Okay. This is your textbook says that this is saponification reaction. Okay. Chalo, any else, difference between detergent and soap already we gave you. What is soap also we gave you, so you must be thorough with that. Correct, beta? Because we can't arrange the C atom in two or more ways. क्या बोल रहे? Because we can't arrange the C atom, carbon atom in two or more ways with 3C. Why you can't arrange? Tell me. You can arrange. क्यों? ये एक है, ये एक है, इधर एक डाल देंगे ना. हाँ, 3 आइटम है, ऐसा है, ऐसा, ये स्ट्रेट चेन. इधर एक निकाल के एक ब्रांच कर सकते हैं ना माँ रूही? इधर निकाल के एक ब्रांच कर देंगे तो हो गया ना, अरेंजमेंट ही हो गया ना. नहीं होता ऐसा? ऐसा नहीं होता तो क्यों नहीं होता? इधर भी डाल सकते हैं ना हम, क्यों नहीं डाल सकते? बोलो. Okay. So, ethanoic acid is also known as absolute acid. Ethanoic acid, everybody know? Ethanoic acid is known as absolute, what it is? Glacial acetic acid, yeah. Why it is known as glacial acetic acid? Because it freezes at low temperature in winter, right? So it is known as, glacial acetic acid. It just look like a glaciers, okay? It look like what? Glaciers. It is actually known as glacial acetic acid. Okay. Why? Because it freezes at low temperature. It freezes in winter at low temperature. And it appears like a glaciers. Like icy जैसा दिखेगा. आइस जैसा दिखेगा इसलिए. ओके. एंड यू नो 5 to 8% ऑफ एसिटिक एसिड इन वाटर, 5 to 8% of acetic acid in water is called as what? 5 to 8% of acetic acid in water is known as what? Vinegar. उसको हम vinegar बोलते हैं. और vinegar is used as a, it is used as a what? Preservative. It is used as a preservatives in pickles. ठीक है, याद रखना है इसको. और esterification you never forget. It is used in perfumes and flavoring agent. Esterification. Ester. कौन है वो? Esterification and ester. Right. Panushri, what's your question, sir? Balance chemical equation, write some problems. So how to name carbon chain? Yeah, beta. Srujan, Mr. Srujan. Beta, like I can give you 1 or 2 examples at this present, because balancing of chemical equation will not be that much will be given, beta, like that much importance of that. But still, like you are telling, so I will just give you. देखो ये FeA, it will react with steam to give Fe3O4 और हाइड्रोजन गैस इज लिबरेटेड. बैलेंस करो इसको, ट्राई करो. चलो और कोई टॉपिक है जो रिवाइज करना है तो बोल दो अभी. Periodic classification of element, you know ना, like Dobernier law of triads. Dobernier law of triads, there are 3 triads he got. What are those 3 triads he got? You remember the 3 triads name? Like lithium, sodium and potassium. Lina के लिए I told you, Lina के लिए, and then calcium, strontium and barium. Right now, calcium, strontium and barium, and chlorine, bromine, iodine. These 3 triads he got. This is Dobernier triads. Triads. 3 are there. He grouped the 3 elements having similar properties and arranged them in the increasing order of their atomic mass. And he found that, what he found? Found that average of first and third is approximately equal to middle element. Average का ये दो क्लोरीन और आयोडीन का ऐड करे atomic mass और divide by 2 average लिए तो it is approximately equal to bromine. Yeah, Mr. Who said this? Again, similar properties of that of the first. Every 8th element is having similar properties to that of the first. ठीक है, समझ में आया ना? बैलेंसिंग करो. Yeah. Long carbon chain. See, just to say, this balancing we'll learn. देखो बेटा, first of all, like you will try to balance the highest number. You will, this is O4 is there. O4 is there, so obviously you will give here 4 because oxygen is 4. So you will give here 4. Correct? और Fe3 है तो you will give Fe3. और हाइड्रोजन कितना है? 4 2 8 है. 4 2 8, so here you will give. See, देखो सिंपल बैलेंस कर दिया, इतनी अच्छी तरह से बैलेंस किया. सो डरना नहीं. इफ़ यू गेट ए स्केयर ना, देन यू विल नॉट एबल टू क्लियर. डरना नहीं है, फेस करना है, हार्ड वर्क करना है, एंड आई थिंक यू विल डू इट वेल. चलो आज पूरी रात को लेंगे क्या ऑनलाइन क्लासेस? शैल वी कंटिन्यू होल नाइट? व्हाट यू ऑल से? Because non-metals are less reactive than hydrogen, beta. Mind Mike, non-metals are less reactive than hydrogen, so they cannot displace the hydrogen. Function of galvanometer is to detect the current. Function of galvanometer is to detect the current. Is it clear? To detect just a current. सर इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक ऑफ पीरियोडिक क्लासिफिकेशन दर्शन एक बार ये पढ़ के जा क्या बोलते व्हाट यू कॉल द लाहौटी एवोल्यूशन पार्ट ये बार मैनेज कर ले हम दे लेंगे ये पढ़ के जा दर्शन प्रॉपर्टीज पढ़ के जा लाइक एटॉमिक रेडियस करेक्ट और ये क्या है इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिविटी वो है क्या है ना वो पढ़ के जा भानुश्री function of galvanometer is to detect the current. Electric motor and electric generator, Bhargavi, we said now electric motor is a device and already we explained you revise the topic respiration. How to name a long carbon chain, function of galvanometer. Bhanushri, we said you write your answer. And बेटा long carbon chain कैसा name करेगा मतलब like see Srujan, one long carbon chain where you have a branch think it that should get a short number like 1 2 3 इधर से 3 number हो रहा ना तो you have to give a number from such a place that it the branch should receive a less number, okay, least number. That is the naming like numbering to the carbon chain, okay. And always if the branch is there at first carbon it is not a considered as a branch, it is considered as a straight chain only. If the branch is think it there at the first carbon or last carbon it is not at all considered as a branch only, okay, right. And always ketone will come in the middle only like third middle carbon, okay, ketone will come in the middle, aldehyde will come at the end, alcohol will come at the end. चलो समझ में आया. मेटालिक एंड नॉन मेटालिक प्रॉपर्टी पढ़ के जा दर्शन, वैलेंसी पढ़ के जा. मालूम ना मेटल मतलब लूज इलेक्ट्रॉन इजीली, नॉन मेटल मतलब गेन इलेक्ट्रॉन इजीली, करेक्ट है ना. सो मेटल्स के आउटर मोस्ट शेल में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स रहेंगे 1 2 और 3 रहेंगे, ओके. और 4 आउटर मोस्ट शेल में 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है तो उसको बोलते हैं सेमीकंडक्टर या मेटलॉइड्स बोल देंगे. 5 6 और 7 रहेंगे आउटर मोस्ट शेल में इलेक्ट्रॉन तो उसको नॉन मेटल बोलेंगे हम. 8 होंगे तो वो इनर्ट गैस में आएगा, ठीक है. आउटर मोस्ट शेल 5 6 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन नॉन मेटल, 1 2 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन मेटल. मेटल लूजर्स इलेक्ट्रॉन रिमेंबर. अगर 4 है आउटर मोस्ट शेल में तो वो शेयर करेगा एंड दैट इज कंसिडर एज अ व्हाट सेमीकंडक्टर और यू कैन से मेटलॉइड, ठीक है ना. सो मेटालिक प्रॉपर्टी मतलब जो इजी लूज करेगा. इजी लूज कौन करेगा? डाउन द ग्रुप विल लूज इजीली, करेक्ट है. डाउन द ग्रुप मेटालिक प्रॉपर्टी इंक्रीजेस, अलोंग द पीरियड मेटालिक प्रॉपर्टी डिक्रीजेस. ये मेटालिक प्रॉपर्टी इंक्रीज होगा, इधर मेटालिक प्रॉपर्टी डिक्रीज होगा, ठीक है. और उसका वाइस वर्सा नॉन मेटालिक प्रॉपर्टी है, ठीक है. एटॉमिक साइज डाउन द ग्रुप इंक्रीजेस और अलोंग द पीरियड डिक्रीजेस एटॉमिक साइज, ये ठीक है ना. बिकॉज डाउन द ग्रुप न्यू शेल्स आर एडेड and along the period in the same shell electrons are added. Electrons are added, then the proper the attractive property increases from that nucleus. और कुछ है तो बोलो. the 3 steps of photosynthesis पढ़ लेना है. Or you should know the digestion process in the stomach. They are going to ask particular topic. If you have any other doubt, let me know. If it is required, we'll take. But a question on magnetic effect will take later, not now. It's not possible. It's not possible. Magnetic effect questions will take beta. Will take. Darshan, anything, any other doubts if you have, you can tell me. If any doubt, if you have any other, what you call the heart, diagram of brain is compulsory to learn. Diagram of brain. A life process you can give for life process. Nephron is there, nephron diagrams, you can't miss it. Purification of blood, excretion. Transportation, lymph also you should know. Difference between arteries and veins you should know. And what is respiration? Breakdown of glucose. You know na breakdown of glucose, boys and girls. Breakdown of glucose, you know. Glucose is converted into क्या बोलो रूही? Glucose, अरे यार, like this is glucose, 6 carbon compound is converted into what? Glucose is a 6 carbon compound converted into pyruvate. Pyruvate is 3 carbon compound, 2 molecules, remember, and little amount of energy is liberated. Okay, and this pyruvate undergo in 3 steps. One, in the presence of oxygen, it is converted into carbon dioxide, water, and energy liberated. This is aerobic respiration. This is which respiration? Aerobic respiration. Everybody understood? 38 molecules of ATP is generated by aerobic respiration, which is taking place in our body. Correct? Agar absence of oxygen, a total absence of oxygen, then it is converted into what? Total absence of oxygen, then it is converted into ethanol. Plus carbon dioxide plus energy. Both come ATP's molecules are generated. Ethanol. Okay. And in the lack of oxygen, you know, in the lack of oxygen, deficiency of oxygen,